All right, today we're gonna do a classic review. And the reason I say classic is because I've had these crimpers in my hands, well, not totally in my hands, but in my tool bag for about 8 years. And I've been using them for about 8 years. And I gotta tell you how much I just enjoy these crimpers. And of course, when they first came out, it was the first time I had ever experienced crimpers that had the pass-through connectors, to where the wires actually go all the way through the connectors. Then the blade comes down and cuts the wires and crimps at the same time. Wow. Hats off to whoever invented that. It's just incredible. Anyway, what I want to do today is I want to not only, I mean, you probably already know all about them. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that show these, how they work and everything. But I just wanted to come across and say, hey, I enjoy them. I like the way they work. But also, I want to be able to cut a connector and show you that, yes, even after 8 years, they still work good. Same blades are still in here, and they just work so well. I want to prove that they still work well. All right, when I'm making a cable, of course, I'm probably going to do something at times that's a little bit different than maybe the way you make your cable, which is okay. We all do things a little bit different. First thing I like to do is the cable's usually not straight cut, so I like to trim that up. I put it in the cut. You got a cut and you got a strip side right here. I go into the cut, make a nice clean cut right there to where all my wires are gonna be pretty much perfect by the time I get them out of there. And then as far as the jacket goes, I just, what I like to do is, and I just guess, I mean, right now I'm showing you, but I wouldn't normally do that. I just know about how much it is. But I like to double the width of this. It just works for me. If you do a double like that, it gives you plenty to work with. Put it in the strip side, crimp down lightly, go all the way around, and then it just breaks right off. Now, you may notice something here. A lot of people go, well, what's the Kevlar strip for? It'll actually strip this jacket. If you put your needle nose pliers, wrap that around there and pull on this downward, it'll actually cut that jacket as far as you want it to go. If you want to go 10 feet of wire, you can. I don't know why you would do that, but if you wanted to, you could, okay? So we'll just leave it at that. Otherwise, I like to just bring my wires down like this, get them all down below the plastic, and cut all of it together. Even the Kevlar, it kind of fits in the little slots there, so I just twist it and then come in here, let me get in there, and cut it like that, and that gets it completely out of the way. And then as far as the color code, you got the T568B that we normally use. There's an A and B, and of course if you make one end of the cable A and the other end B, you've got a crossover cable. But the cool thing is, a lot of the electronics nowadays, they know if it's a crossover and it'll work either way, so that's fine. But anyway, we're going to do the B. We're going to do the 568B, which it starts off with the orange, white, orange. And I like to go ahead and halfway straighten them out. As I do it, I just twist it back and forth and get it ready. Then I'll do the green, white, blue. So I'll get the green, white, green, undo that. Just go ahead and straighten that out like that. And put it up there. I'll say orange, white, orange, green, white, which is already there. Fold down that other green because we'll use that later. And then come back over here. Take the blue, white, blue, straighten it out, and lay that down. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, so we're already there. Green, and then brown, white, brown, which is the least twisted pair in the whole bunch. So we'll do the brown, white, brown. So as I do that, see, I'm working them together, making a ribbon cable out of it, which is what you should do. Kind of just twist them back and forth to get them nice and straight. The straighter you get this part, the easier it is later. So what I do is, then I got all that to work with. I go ahead and get me a good bit sticking out like that, and then I put them into the cutters and cut it where it's going to be nice and flat. Give me a nice flat surface, and then everything is pretty much nice and straight. Now with the tab is down, and you see the top, that's where you put them in. And once you put them in, I kind of lift up a little bit on the cable so it'll just slide in real easy, and voila, it works really well. And then I take the connector and just keep twisting it and push and twist and push until it gets all the way up past that little catch there, and it can't go anymore. Where it can't go anymore. And then you take this right here, and I like to just give it a little twist like that so it doesn't get all knotted up into the in my tool or anything like that. And then I take this and I come around here, this side rather, put it in there all the way, push hard, and then you're basically just, I always give it a couple of times, I don't know why, and then it comes out perfect that way. I think it's from the older days of the old crimpers. You used to have to crimp them several times just to make sure that all the little gold tabs there get pushed down, because sometimes on those old Ideal cable crimpers, they didn't always push them down real good, so you had to do it several times, and maybe it's just an old habit of mine, I'm not sure. But anyway, that takes care of it. And as you can see, after 8 years, these things still work like a charm. There you have the Klein Tools VDV226-110 ratcheting crimpers. And I tell you what, 8-year-old review, I think it did very well. It handled very well. Scratches and all, that's okay. That just gives it that, what do they call it? The patina. The patina of them. So looks really good. Anyway, like these a whole lot. And hey, if you like this video and you like more of what you see here, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow.